How's it going, everybody? My name is Radedo and these are my top 10 Stardew Valley gameplay mods as of today. Of course, there's gonna be many more coming out over the next few months, so make sure you keep an eye on the Chucklefish forums and nexusmods.com if you want to know about all the most recent mods. With that being said, let's get started. Show Item Price does exactly that. It allows you to see what your items can sell for right in your inventory, both individually and as a stack. It also works for items in your chests, of course. It's simple but extremely useful if you're trying to plan ahead, or if you're debating whether or not to sell a certain item but you can't or don't feel like visiting the store to check on how much they can sell for. Easier Fishing and Harder Fishing are two separate mods made by the same person, so I decided to put them together into this one chunk of video. They dramatically decrease and increase the difficulty in the fishing minigame by decreasing or increasing the spazziness of the fish you're trying to catch. It's great for those who have a hard time with fishing but don't want to give it up altogether, or for those who just want to channel their inner Jeremy Wade. A word of warning, the harder fishing one can get pretty freaking frustrating. Display Grid is another simple but very helpful mod. By adding a grid overlay to the map at the press of a button, it can help you plan your layouts more effectively, and it makes it a hell of a lot easier to figure out the range of your scarecrows. So that's pretty neat. Alright, next up we have the Time Speed mod, which lets you increase or decrease the clock speed simply by modifying a number in the included file. 7 seconds in real life is usually 10 minutes in the game, but right now I have it set so those 10 minutes tick by every 2 seconds instead. I don't know why any sane person would do that, since there's never enough time in the game as it is, but that's alright because you can just as easily slow down time. Right now I have the 10 minutes set to go by every 14 seconds, effectively making time pass at half the regular speed. If you're feeling like you really want to lose all control of your life, why not set the time to go by as slowly as in real life? The choice is all yours. Freeze Inside has nothing to do with temperature. Instead, it freezes time whenever you're indoors. You can see here that the clock tries to skip another 10 minutes, but nope, not with this mod. It works in every building, and you can set it so it freezes time when you're in the mines as well. Inventory Rotator is something I'm honestly surprised hasn't been coded into the actual game yet. It simply lets you cycle through the rows in your inventory just by pressing tab. I only have 2 rows, so that's all I can cycle through in this case, but if I had a third one I could bring that up as well. I'm sure this function will get added to the game soon enough, but until then, that's what this mod is for. The Social Editor menu is a bit of a cheaty mod, but it all depends on how much of it you decide to use. You can bring it up at the press of a button and it will show you how many relationship points, for lack of a better term, you have with each character, as well as where they are at any given time. It's kind of creepy, but it's extremely helpful if you need to give them a gift and can't find them anywhere. Not only that, it also lets you add or remove points at will, so you can effectively get married to somebody on day 1 of the game. That is the more cheaty part. Stamina Regeneration makes it so your energy regenerates over time. You can also set how quickly it does that in the mod file. In this example, I have it set to regenerate by 1 point every second, which basically makes it infinite. Combine this with the Time Speed mod and you're guaranteed to become the most productive farmer in Stardew Valley. Last but not least, Smart Mod adds a variety of tweaks. It can show your stats, such as health, speed, and farming level, and you can hide any of these in the control panel, which you can bring up by pressing F1. It lets you easily stash multiple items simply by clicking on them and pressing tab. It can also stack items together for you by pressing your space bar. Additionally, it can move the entirety of your chest through your inventory and vice versa by pressing Ctrl-Shift-Tab or Ctrl-Tab respectively. And lastly, it adds auto movement if you're playing with a keyboard and mouse. Simply double press any of the direction keys and watch your character walk forever. Useful if you're... I'm honestly not sure, but I guess it's nice to have. And that's it for now. Make sure you check out the description for links to all the mods mentioned in the video, as well as a quick how-to for the installation process. I'll be making a video about that as well in the next few days, but until then, please let me know in the comments if you have any questions and I'll be happy to answer them. And if you liked the video, I hope to see you next time. Bye bye! Hello guy, I don't think I met you. The ocean is best enjoyed alone, don't you think? Point taken. But I'm still gonna be fishing right here if you don't mind. Thank you.